going on, guys? So I'm camped out right here across the street from the Vons, and this is the hike called the ramp. Now if you guys remember, I parked here a couple weeks ago and I actually couldn't go. I felt sketched out. There was security, so I'm back here early, man. I'm gonna check out the ramp. I'm super excited. This is something I've always wanted to do, so let's get down to it. One of the reasons why I didn't actually park up here and I parked at the Vons was because I pulled up and I saw this, man. I saw all this glass right here, and that kind of sketched me out. It looks like, so occasionally what happens is people see that cars are parked out at these trails and they know you're up there hiking, right? So they can just come by, break your window, smash and grab. You'll never realize it. By the time you, oh, Roadrunner. By the time you get there, it'll be way too late. Look at him go. So this is it. This is called the ramp. And it's a straight up elevation shot. It's gonna be interesting. Check this out, guys. And not all those ants, but woo! Already up here, 5 minutes in. Looks amazing up here. This looks like it could be a horse trail. Oh, that looks like somebody might live down there. Oh. In this area, there's a lot of homeless. So a lot of them come up to the mountains and make a little home for the night. There's a bunch of trails that come over the mountain right here. That is one big church, by the way. Oh. I'm not going in there. It is rattlesnake season. I was debating on setting up the camera and just climbing through those rocks, but that's rattlesnake habitat right there. I'm not willing to risk that today. This looks pretty cool. People are riding in the mountain. I think that says like Nicole. Bunch of names here. Halix, JD. That's really cool. Let's get a little closer. This one looks really cool. Oh, a lot of lizards out here. A lot of lizards. Look at that. I don't know how they did that. Super cool though. This is definitely one of the coolest hiking trails I've ever been on. Just from things being written on the mountains to all these views over here. This one is called the ramp. It's getting pretty dark, but I'm gonna keep going, get a little deeper into the mountains, see what else we could find up here, man. This is a great time. I took off the AirPods just so I could hear all the ambient sounds. Okay. Oh man, this is one of the roughest trails I've ever done in my entire life. Whew. It is so hot up here. The good thing is there's no sun, but humidity is really high, and I am pretty high up now. Oh man, I'm just absolutely dripping sweat. I'm gonna start doing more of this hiking and prepping. One of my favorite YouTubers, his name is Foresty Forest, and this dude hikes like a mountain a day. I want to get to that level of being just able to not necessarily hike a mountain in a day, but just because I think that's a talent, honestly. Just being able to get out here and be active and not feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack. That's a good start for me. It's always interesting when I see huge, like, sort of man-made structures like this. And it's really starting to sprinkle now. Ooh. Somebody had to go and bring this stuff all the way up here. It's like, we are way up here on a mountain. I've been hiking for over an hour now. Somebody managed to bring all these poles up here. What was this before? Like, I would love to find out the history behind this, you know? What does this look like to you guys? It looks like sort of like a cow pen, honestly. (2013) 2013, Byron Loves Tina, 2013. That's crazy, man. That's actually insane. That's 11, no, that's 10 years ago. And yeah, I'm not gonna go in there, but it really keeps saying 11s. If anybody knows what that is, that is insane though. Wonder if they're still together. Big ups Byron and Tina. And I know I look homeless right now, but my hair is just going everywhere, man. I'm sweating so much that it's just a mess. There's no sign or anything, but it clearly looks like some sort of structure. Okay guys, so there's a little bit of a problem. I'm lost. The sun is going down and I don't remember which way I came. I still have an hour of sunlight. I should be fine. I'm not too high up anymore. I've been on the way down for a bit. That is a little concerning. I've been sitting down here kind of hunkering down for a while, but now I got to find my way off this mountain. As you can see, the sun is at the very top tip there. There's so many trails here and so many different directions that I'm not quite sure the way to get down. And once that sun drops, I'm screwed. I brought enough water for a couple hours, right? But I didn't bring enough water for a whole night out here, you know? Plus, man, I'd be screwed out here. I'm not prepared to deal with rattlesnakes or anything like that. I'm gonna focus for a bit, guys, and I'll be right back. Okay, I don't really think I have much of a choice. The sun is dipping down now. I recognize that big sand spot and that big church right there, but I don't have a trail, so it's gonna suck. This is what we call desert grass. And that's what you don't want to walk through, man. You'll be picking these things out of your shoes for days. And this is snake territory, stuff like that. Off trail, little openings. That's what you don't want to do. But I'm gonna try to make my way over there and try to find a trail down. If I have to climb some boulders, I have to climb some boulders. But let me tell you something. I've fallen off mountains before, but one thing I've never done is spend the night on top of one. I'm not looking to do that today. I'm gonna stop talking while I walk through this grass because I need to be able to hear for rattles. I'm following another trail to nowhere. It seems like there's a bunch of little trails and I keep following them, but I'm not getting anywhere. If you ever go hiking, bring a bunch of water and some food and like a little pop-up survival tent. And just those 3 things and you'll be okay for the most part. Obviously not if you're like in Canada and freezing, but I think this might be it. Always, by the way, let somebody know where you're going and let them have your location. That is one of the most important things. Like my friend Robert and I tell each other all the time, like where we're at, just in case like something happens, we don't respond or anybody, or he tells his sister or mom, and I do the same thing. So that's just one of the easy things you can do to prevent stuff like this from happening. I'm lost right now, so I'm kind of terrified. But this is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been in my entire life. Just looking around. Palm Springs, California has some rough weather, but damn, man, this is a beautiful place. All right, guys, I started tripping out. I let my paranoia start getting the best of me. I'm back on the trail down and I'm gonna be making my descent. I started freaking out, man, because honestly, when I go hiking, I always go to trails that I always go to, and this is one I've never been. And it's hard to hike early these days because we're hitting like 120s, you know? So that's not too great. So I try to go at night, but when that sun starts going down, man, that's scary stuff because I have a fear of rattlesnakes. Dude, one of the best things that I love doing, man, is just like running down mountains. I need to put on my other camera lens, the Super View one, and see how it is with the GoPro. Because this is one of my favorite parts of the trail, is now when you get to run down. That's so much fun, man. I love it so much, dude. This is a great hike. I was gonna say earlier, man, this hike's a little boring. It's too flat. And when you get up to the top of the mountain, it is really flat. But if you had a dirt bike, this hike would be insane. For just regular people hiking, man, it still was a lot of fun. And I did see a guy up there with a bike, which is pretty cool. So if you like hiking and stealth camping, be sure to subscribe. And if you like the video, like the video. I'm gonna go try and find some upgrades for the car. Mainly like a little pop-up table so I can cook better. And I'm gonna try to pick up some dinner. And I think that'll be all. Get some nice camping in outside somewhere, I don't know. But I'm gonna see what upgrades I can get from Walmart and go from there. Look at that, guys. Random bunny. Seen a lot of nature out here today. That's one of the coolest things about living out here. We saw roadrunners, lizards, rabbits, tons of birds, and that tells me one thing. I'm sure we passed a rattlesnake today. Part of me wants to just get like some sort of takeout because I'm like, man, I just feel tired. Just go to bed and play some Pokemon. But you know what? I've been working on my food skills, man, because I'm gonna be 29 soon, and dude, I can't cook to save my life. Like, and that's a perk that I think everybody needs. And you guys saw that. You guys see the food I make, man. I'm eating hot dogs and all this stuff, so I'm trying to up that up a little bit. Yes, home sweet home. Oh yeah, I look gross. Oh my God. My legs are like jelly. Let's just turn that all the way down for a second. Woo! Need to chill out. That is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. That is so awesome.